Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jacob Ferguson. This will be the last time that I record that intro. Please and thank you, this week at least. And today we're going to be looking at All Stars 11, Episode 7. The Queens are going to be designing outfits based on high school sports equipment. And category on the runway is Athletic Supporter Eleganza Extravaganza. Now, the reason that this is coming out today and not yesterday is because I went to go see Stop That Train, and I want to talk about it. This is sort of a spoiler-free review of the movie. For the episode, we're diving into spoilers because that's what I do, but for the movie, go see the movie. That is really my big takeaway of this, is if you love Drag Race and can afford to go see the movie, go see the movie. I'm not going to put anybody out like that by saying, just go there. Obviously, people's, financial situations are not the best, so I don't want to put y'all out like that, but go see the movie. It had a lot of great jokes, a lot of great references. Jujubee, I want to call you out because you did an amazing job. She is really the heart of this movie. You really empathize with her character, and she's also hilarious because it's Jujubee. RuPaul is fantastic in this as an actress. She does a really, really great job. Matt Rogers does a great job. The cameo of Michelle Visage, she did great. Which I didn't know that Michelle Visage was going to be in there, which I guess, spoiler alert, she is. But I think that I thought that she was going to be, and I didn't realize where she was going to be. I thought that she was going to be on the train, and she's in another scene, and it's great. If you're a fan of Drag Race, you will get a lot of the references. Leland and Jamal Leland wrote the songs, Jamal choreographed them. The songs are great. There's only 2 of them, so it's not a musical. Rachel Bloom is fantastic in this. Latrice Royale is great in it. Marsha, Brooklyn, and Simone all do fabulously. Brooklyn really gets you to hate her character, and that's a good thing because she's not meant to be liked. Ginger Minj is fabulous in this because you go really on a, I wouldn't say an emotional roller coaster, but you go on this journey with her character that is weird, but is good. And the co-conductor that they have on there, he and Jujubee have some really, really good stuff together that I liked. There was a lot of funny moments. Again, it's most similar to Airplane, I think. Though Airplane has stood the test of time over however many years since it's been released. And, I mean, I don't know if Stop That Train is going to have the same longevity. Probably not, because especially considering with the intended audiences, I don't think that it will, but it was a great starting off point for more projects that they could do in the Drag Race universe. There is one joke, though, that I personally didn't like, and I want to talk about it. It has to do with Missy Pyle's character. Missy Pyle, if you don't know, is an actress who was in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. At least that's where I know her from the most. She played Violet Beauregard's mom in it. And I'm not here to bash Missy Pyle over the head. She does a great job with what her character is given. She's great in it. I love her. I have no ill will towards her. She's great. But in the process of them being on the train, somebody passes out for plot purposes. So they pass out. And so they prop him up in a chair. And Missy Pyle's character is more of this, horny woman on the train. It would be like somebody that, a person who would be on The Bachelor would portray as a character. Like Binta as the cougar, almost. Though, more womanly than Binta was in that one, because it's Missy Pyle and not Binta. But, anyway, I could kind of tell when the guy passed out and they put him in the chair and she started walking over to him where it was going. And I just think that, obviously comedy toes the line. I've heard a lot of really, really, really bad jokes before about really horrible topics. But, I have a dark sense of humor, so it's fine. But this joke kind of just left me feeling really, I wasn't mad at them for making it because obviously that's the obvious place to go to, but it's like, I don't know. Um, Doing stuff to unconscious people is not the way to go. So I liked the joke, but as it kept building, I could kind of see where it was going. Again, I just didn't like that joke, and there were a lot of other jokes that were duds, but even more jokes that landed. And so I think if you can get past all of that, go see the movie. It's a good movie. And I'm not just saying that because Stop That Train reposted my tweet that I made about it, which I didn't know that they were going to do. I didn't even tag them in it, and they found it, and they did that, which made me scared because I was like, ooh, but then I was like, oh, okay, thank you, thank you. I haven't been as scared on Twitter as when Ginger Minge followed me back. I was like, oh, somebody know. I like being a passive. I like being a passive observer. I don't like it when they go, ooh, let me follow you back. No, no, let me admire you. Thanks for that, by the way, Ginger Minge. We still follow each other. Um, let's talk about the episode. So it's the start of the purple bracket. And this is the bracket that I think has the most in it. Because everybody's from a different season. Nobody is from the exact same season. I just said that. But again, I had to reiterate it. And Kennedy Davenport is the obvious person who I think production would want to move forward. I've been watching a lot of The Drag Detective lately, just because there was a time when I did not like his content, or I think I disagreed with him over like a placement or something, or somebody getting eliminated, and I just was like, okay, I'm not doing his channel anymore. But I've kind of fallen back into rewatching some of his, especially the Riggery Of videos. Just because I like knowing what production is doing. I think I figured it out with this challenge in particular. So this was a sponsored challenge that they had to do. It was sponsored by Bike, who I guess is an athletic company. I'm not going to go look them up because I not that I don't care about queer-owned businesses or anything like that. I don't look like I work out, so I'm fine. But since this was a sponsored challenge, they had to do a design challenge with these looks. I don't really think, because what else could you do with sports equipment? You can't really do like make your own football stadium or something like that. That doesn't work. That's not what drag queens need to do. And they're definitely not about to put them all in a cheerleading challenge again, because we all saw how that went. So obviously this was the way to go, and I have to say that since 5 out of 6 of them were not really established designers or ran bottoms for their design challenges, it really didn't make for a great runway. I think that the top 2 were pretty obvious, though what I will say is that there were 2 others that I thought could have been in the top over somebody else. We're going to get into it. So bracket 1 is Sugar Cane, Sam Starr, Hershey LaCour-Jete, Jasmine Kennedy, Joey J, and Kennedy Davenport. Starting with their entrance looks, Suga's is I guess a cream. Honestly, good for Sugar Cane. She looks great in the blue. I said I don't really know how to feel about Suga, because she was allegedly canceled for doing blackface, and now she's back. And I don't want to start anything on the internet, but I'm gonna be honest. I liked Suga this episode. She looks the fuck good. Her body looks good. Her face looks good. She said that she had some cosmetic work done, which is fine. And it's a cream. I liked her entrance look. Sam Starr's entrance look was the Amazon or like Temu something. But it looked fine. if somebody had told if they hadn't told me that she had gotten it off of offline, I would have been like, yeah, this is serviceable. But seeing as it's offline, it is what it is. Sam's look, it's gonna be a crunch because it is basic, but I love Sam Star, um, at least her entrance look. Moving on to Hershey, this is a cream. She looks the fuck good. She's fabulous. I love the red. I love the like matte black like thing like pants that she has on. I love the white. I love the mask over the eye. I love the hair on it. Uh, I just love Hershey Le Courgette, and I'm so happy that she's back. Jasmine also looks good. Her body is on T, obviously. And I mean, can I just say the rest of them just look good and move on with the entrance looks? Like, all of them look fine. They're all creams, except for Sam's, which is a crunch. Going into the workroom, they don't really, like, have any storylines set up yet. Suga and Jasmine are friends because they're both from New York. Kennedy and Jasmine try to get along as well. But there are no alliances. There's no, like, people linking up right away because they're all from different seasons. They don't really know what they can do. And two of them were early outs, so we really don't know what they can do. Hershey is very, very, like, just going through it because it's a design challenge. Um, Jasmine wants to redeem herself from her design challenges where she was safe and then in the bottom. Kennedy Davenport just wants to get through the design challenge, especially in Canada versus the World. Her ball look was not good. I keep on thinking back to that robot look that she did, and I was just like, I think that's like the worst that I've seen Kennedy look. Trying to think. Second would be her entrance look on All Stars 3. But, like, usually Kennedy looks good, and in that one instance, she didn't. Um, Joey obviously went home during her ball challenge, which, controversially, I don't think that she should have. I thought it should have been Candy Muse in the bottom two, but I think that was just old Jacob talking. Looking at it now, I mean, I don't think that Joey had really a whole lot to show in season 13. But I also think that, like, her attitude now, they are missing out. They missed out on Joey J on her original season. Because this bitch is hilarious. She's so funny. Like, she has great, like, rapport with the judges. She does a great job this week in the challenge too. She's just really, really good all around. I do want to see her without a wig again though. I get it. She wants to feel puss, and obviously I'm not about to be the one sending her creepy messages so that she can feel more puss. But like, I kind of do miss Joey without a wig, and I hope at least for like one challenge she goes without the wig. If she doesn't, it's absolutely fine. That is her prerogative. But you know, I don't know. Kind of want to see what's happening. Um, this design challenge was rough. It was, and I'm putting off ranking the outfits because it was rough. There was, I think, only one queen that like really, really did the challenge as it was supposed to be done. The rest of them did fine. But like, you could tell that they were not seamstresses, and I think it was kind of mean-spirited that they put a design challenge in front of these queens like that. I get that they have to do two design challenges, but what if they had instead done like they did in bracket 3 last year and tied it into like maybe create your own cheerleader or create your own, like, I don't know, women's something, you know, like do like a sport thing or create your own sport. I don't know. It's just like I think that if it was more of like a conceptual design challenge that could have also infused some comedy in it, I think that a lot of these queens would have done really well, like Hershey and Kennedy, despite their outfits being bad. Because that's what we saw last year with Ginger and Daya, where Ginger won because she was the most comedic and not because her outfit looked the best. And while I agreed with that at the time, and I still do believe that she would have been the only queen that I would have wanted to see do Defy Gravity, and that's why they did it. I do honestly believe that like design challenges matter. Like the designing of the things matters. So like again, the top two here were correct. Let's move into them, starting with Kennedy Davenport. Now, Kennedy, I love Kennedy Davenport. When she provides a challenge, which probably will happen next week, that she does well in, I'm going to give her all of her flowers. I will go feral for this queen, and I just need you to know that like, I know Crystal is going to win this season because it's Crystal Method and RuPaul loves her. But Kennedy is my winner in my heart. She's my winner. I want her to win. She's not going to, but I want her to win. And with all of the love in my heart towards you, Kennedy, I love you dearly. This look is fucking awful. I hate it so much. Love you though. Ooh, Kennedy. Ooh, baby. Ooh, I'm looking. Ooh, Kennedy. Kennedy. What do I say? I like the color combination. They said it didn't work, and it really doesn't work together. But I like it together. It works together. I will agree on that. But in the top, everybody in the top, we sure love you. But are we sure? I don't think that she should have been top 3. I don't. I like the shoes. I like the makeup. And I like Kennedy Davenport. But this is a crunch. If the back of this too, she had like 2 pockets things. I know that they were baseball pants, and I know that the pockets are already sewn into them. Which, if you haven't worn baseball pants before, they're like tight. They like show off everything, which is kind of gay, and I like that. The hair doesn't work with this outfit for me, at least. I like the swoop part of it, but then like this part makes her look bald. And I liked the purse, but the purse also had branding on it, because this was a branding challenge. This branded challenge. This was like a sponsored challenge. Bike, fitness brand. So it's a crunch. I'm sorry, Kennedy. Up next is Sugar Cane. Now, if I zoom in, well, you can't really see it when I zoom in, but like they zoomed in on the outfit, and controversially, in my personal opinion, she should have been in the top. She should have been in the top. I'm not saying she should have won. She should have been in the top. I enjoyed this outfit a lot. I loved the skirt. I loved the jacket, and I liked this. Obviously, it's a bit unfinished around the bra area. Up here they showed a little bit of unfinished seams, but like she did great. Like she should have been in the top this week, definitely, in my personal opinion. I enjoyed it. I don't really have a whole lot to say. I just like it. I like the color combination too. The color combination for these sorts of things can get a little bit crazy because there are neutral tones, but more often than not, they want to stand out. These neon things are usually used by runners in the early morning or late at night, so that way they don't get hit by cars, and also it's just a color. But yeah, this is a cream. I enjoyed it. Up next is Hershey Liqueur Jetée. It is better than the mother of all balls, Hershey Liqueur Jetée. I love the hair. I like the bat. I also like that this would have definitely been something like the shirts and stuff that a door probably like I don't know how to explain this, but like the draped off to the side shirt sort of thing gives me very much Adore Delano. I can't explain it. This outfit is not the best, but it's Hershey, so I'm not expecting her to be the best. I liked the hair, I liked the baseball bat, I liked the makeup, but everything else is going to be a crunch. Love you, Hershey. I'm rooting for you, but I don't think that this was your best night. Up next is Joey J, and the things that I like about this the most are the fact that she said that she could pull up, a little slit in the skirt if she wanted to feel sexy. And now that I look at it, I realize that the red is connected over here, but I didn't realize that at the time. So I don't like the red. I'll be honest. Either it needed to cover both sides of this, or not exist. I think that this is a lot better than her bag ball look. But when they're saying Joey J is robbed, I don't see it with the outfit. Now, with personality and making Rue laugh and all of that, hell yeah, she was robbed. She should have been in the top for her personality alone. But for this outfit, I do agree that she shouldn't have been in the top. But I still like it. It's gonna be a crunch though, just because I don't think that all of the look came together cohesively for me. Next up is Jasmine Kennedy, and I love this look. Love her. Glad that she was in the top. And this may be controversial, and I'm saying this with all the love for for Jasmine and all of that. However, I really wish that there was a lot more to this. How do I approach this? Because I don't want to sound horrible, because I love Jasmine, but I feel as though there's a precedent of showing skin and all of that. And if you have it, show it. Jasmine's body is so gorgeous. She's so pretty. But I kind of feel like it sort of can be a cop-out. This outfit is great, but it's great mostly because, her body makes it great. I feel if she didn't have the body that she had, it wouldn't have looked good. But all of that to say, it's still an amazing outfit. She definitely deserved top 2. But, it was her or Sugar, in my opinion, that could have flip-flopped to be in the top. I just think that Sugar took more of a risk with her outfit, and she had to redo her entire outfit. Whereas Jasmine did this, and it looks great, but it really didn't, she really didn't use a whole lot of materials. It's gonna be a cream, though. She looks fabulous. I especially I love that they pointed out the dark gradation to the light to the dark again. She looks so great. Love the hair on it. It's a cream. I think, finally, Sam Starr. So she did the best this week, and obviously we all knew that she would. She referenced Charles Barkley again, who is her, godfather, I think. Which, what would have been a gag if he had shown up on the show at some point? I don't think, but it would have had to have been a season that Sam was on. I enjoyed this look because I could tell that these are athletic equipment. At least the top part is. Um, I enjoyed this look. I also enjoyed the fact that they were like, you give a little bit like Honey Boo Boo pageant stuff. I miss Sam. I missed her Southern charm. I'm glad that she's back. Allegedly, though it comes out of the mouth of Corey King, so I don't really know if. I'm not saying that I'm calling Corey a liar, but you know, Corey did also say that Discord was disqualified. So you know, take it with a rumor that Sam was an alternate. She might have been, probably was, but who knows. But I'm so glad that we get to see her back. So for the top two lip sync, we find out that Sam Starr and Jasmine Kennedy won. Again, me personally, I probably would have put Suga in the top over Jasmine, just because I thought that her outfit looked better, in my opinion. But I do agree that, like, these two also did really well, so they should have been in the top. And they lip sync to If You Were a Woman and I Was a Man by Bonnie Tyler. And I love this song. I really, really. It came out of left field. I didn't expect it. I thought they were about to do some sort of Charlie XCX sort of thing. And Sam, in the first second of this, captivated me. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, no, she's gonna win. Not that Jasmine did bad. I liked Jasmine. And I also liked that, like, they make them lip sync I Was a Man. And they zoom in on Jasmine, and I was like, oh, that's funny. Because she was and now she's not. She's a woman, but, you know, she was a man. Or she was always a woman just trapped in a man's body, I should say. But, like, I don't know if Jasmine really, like, related to this song, or, like, if she wasn't on her A game yesterday, but, like, I don't know. She does a good job, but, like, Sam, I felt like Sam had performed this song before, like, at a family reunion. She did a great job with it. Jasmine also did a really great job. I'm trying to think about all of the lip syncs that they had on this season. I think that this is the closest lip sync that they've had. Second is Zombie Boy, and third is No More Tears, Enough is Enough. But I will say that Sam winning in the end felt correct. Especially since she did the best in the challenge. It always sucks when the queen that does the best in the challenge loses the lip sync, Jimbo. So, yeah. Also, I'm kind of gagged to see Canada All-Stars be announced so soon after it filmed, like, a month ago. You know, Drag Race Down Under versus the World filmed last year. And they have not done jack diddly with it. So, you know, chop chop. Come on, let's get it going. We need to see the cast. We need to see what's about to happen. They did this like last year with UK versus the World. Like, it was filmed last year, and they released it this year. Like, they sat on it for a while, and then it got announced and happened, and so everybody kind of knew what went on behind the scenes. So, like, Canada All-Stars happening and Jackie Cox being on there was a big surprise. I'm Team Jackie Cox, obviously. I don't know if I've really talked about it on this channel. She was my first ever Drag Race crush. That was also the first ever season of Drag Race that I watched live as it was airing, was season 12. I've gone back and watched all of them again, obviously, but, like, again, that was the first ever season that I watched. So, like, I have, like, the most amount of respect for Jackie, as well as, like, I still have a massive crush on her, so I hope that she does well. I think that she might, though I don't know. It does surprise me that she was chosen over somebody from the Canadian franchise. That did kind of bum me out that we didn't get one more Canadian queen, and the fact that it's 6 episodes long. Come on, do better. Do the big one. Come on. But I'm super excited for it, and when I get my WoW Presents Plus membership, I can watch it. And maybe I'll do a little bit of a review. Would you like me to go back and review a couple of like seasons that I've missed? Let me know, because I would be down to do it. Keep this shit going all year round. I could, if you guys wanted me to. So with that, Sam gets her first win. She gets 3 points. Jasmine gets 2 points. And next week it looks like it's gonna be the Rapping Roast. Finally, right? We get a Rapping Roast. So leave down in the comments below what you guys thought about this episode. I've been Jacob Ferguson. I will see y'all later.